Welcome to today's video. We all know that vitamins are crucial for our health, but one in particular, vitamin D, plays an essential role in maintaining our overall well-being. But here's the catch. Many of us might be lacking in this important nutrient without even realizing it. Vitamin D deficiency can affect various aspects of our body, from our bones to our immune system, and sometimes, our body gives us subtle signs that we're not getting enough. In this video, we'll dive into the top 10 ways your body cries out for vitamin D. So, if you've been feeling a little off lately, or if you suspect your vitamin D levels might be low, stay tuned. We've got the signs and solutions coming right up. 1. Constant fatigue. Let's kick things off with one of the most common and frustrating signs, constant fatigue. If you've been feeling unusually tired, even after a full night's rest, it might be your body signaling that it's not getting enough vitamin D. Vitamin D helps regulate energy levels, so when your levels are low, you may feel drained, sluggish, or unmotivated, even during the day. Why is this happening? Well, vitamin D is involved in processes that support energy metabolism in your body. Without enough of it, your body struggles to produce the energy you need to power through your daily activities. 2. Bone pain or muscle weakness. Bone pain or muscle weakness is another classic sign of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which is essential for healthy bones. Without enough vitamin D, your bones may become brittle and painful, and your muscles may feel weak or sore, even with minimal exertion. Have you ever felt aches in your lower back, hips, or legs that don't seem to go away? This could be a sign that your body is struggling with a lack of vitamin D. Muscle cramps or muscle pain, especially in the upper thighs, could also be a clue that your vitamin D levels are too low. 3. Depression and mood swings. Vitamin D plays a role in brain health, and its deficiency has been linked to mood disorders, including depression. This is sometimes called the sunshine vitamin because our bodies produce it when exposed to sunlight. During the darker months, or in areas with limited sun exposure, vitamin D levels can drop, and people may experience feelings of sadness, anxiety, or even depression. In fact, research has shown that individuals with low levels of vitamin D are more likely to report symptoms of depression or have a higher risk of developing mood disorders. If you've been feeling down or have noticed sudden mood swings, it might be time to check your vitamin D levels. For frequent infections or illnesses. If you find yourself getting sick more often than usual, it could be a sign that your immune system is struggling, and vitamin D plays a big part in keeping your immune system strong. This vital nutrient helps regulate your immune cells, ensuring they function properly and protect you from infections. A vitamin D deficiency can make you more susceptible to colds, the flu, and even more serious infections. So, if you're constantly battling a sore throat or other minor illnesses, it might be time to boost your vitamin D intake to give your immune system a much-needed boost. 5. Slow wound healing. If you've noticed that your cuts, scrapes, or bruises take much longer than usual to heal, this could be another indication that your vitamin D levels are too low. Vitamin D plays an essential role in tissue repair and wound healing. Without enough of it, your body's healing process may be delayed, leading to longer recovery times after an injury or surgery. It's important to keep an eye on how your body heals. If you find that even minor wounds take a long time to close up, it might be a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider about your vitamin D levels. 6. Hair loss. Hair loss is another surprising symptom of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D plays a role in the hair follicle cycle, promoting the growth of healthy hair. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked to hair thinning and even conditions like alopecia areata, an autoimmune disorder that causes hair loss in patches. If you've noticed more hair in your brush or on your pillow, and your scalp feels a bit more exposed than usual, vitamin D deficiency could be a contributing factor. Ensuring you have adequate levels of this vital vitamin can support hair growth and prevent further hair loss. 7. Increased risk of heart disease. Vitamin D doesn't just affect your bones and muscles. It can also have a significant impact on your heart. Studies have shown that low vitamin D levels are associated with an increased risk of heart disease, including conditions like high blood pressure, heart attacks, and even heart failure. Vitamin D helps regulate blood pressure, inflammation, and insulin resistance, all of which play a role in cardiovascular health. If you've been feeling more stressed or have a family history of heart disease, it may be wise to have your vitamin D levels checked as part of your heart health maintenance. 8. Sweaty forehead. An often overlooked sign of vitamin D deficiency is excessive sweating, particularly on your forehead. If you notice that your forehead gets unusually sweaty even with minimal physical exertion, it could indicate that your vitamin D levels are low. In fact, excessive sweating was one of the first signs of vitamin D deficiency recognized in early medical literature. If you find that you're sweating more than usual, especially on your forehead, and you can't explain why, it may be a sign that your body is trying to tell you it needs more vitamin D. 9. Digestive issues. Your digestive system also relies on vitamin D to function properly. If you suffer from digestive issues such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, Crohn's disease, or celiac disease, you may be at a higher risk of vitamin D deficiency. Your gut health and vitamin D metabolism are closely linked, and low vitamin D levels can worsen digestive problems, leading to symptoms like bloating, constipation, and diarrhea. Maintaining healthy vitamin D levels can help support your digestive system and may improve symptoms of certain gastrointestinal conditions. 10. Chronic pain and inflammation. Finally, chronic pain and inflammation are another common sign of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D helps regulate inflammation in the body, and without it, you may experience increased pain in your joints, muscles, or even your bones. This is especially true for conditions like arthritis, where inflammation is a primary cause of discomfort. If you have persistent joint pain or muscle aches, and it's not linked to any injury or overuse, vitamin D deficiency could be contributing to the discomfort. Increasing your vitamin D intake may help reduce inflammation and alleviate chronic pain. Now that you know the top 10 ways your body cries out for vitamin D, what should you do if you recognize some of these symptoms in yourself? The first step is to talk to your healthcare provider. They can recommend a blood test to check your vitamin D levels and determine whether you're deficient. If you're diagnosed with low vitamin D, the good news is that it's usually easy to correct. You can increase your vitamin D intake by spending more time in the sun, if possible, eating vitamin D-rich foods such as fatty fish, eggs, and fortified cereals, or taking a vitamin D supplement. It's important to remember that vitamin D is fat-soluble, so taking too much can lead to toxicity. Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen.